Hey guys, Andrew James here of the PC Fix, and we're going to be doing my top 5 comic book arcs you should be reading. Coming at number 5, we have Gi.Joe Vs Transformers from 2004 by Image Comics, and this brings a origin story of G.I. Joe, Cobra, as well as introduces the Transformers. Now, in this story arc, it's completely different than what you may have known. Cobra, who has not yet fully launched themselves into the terrorist spectrum, has found the arc that has the Autobots and Decepticons and reprograms them for their own bidding. We see some great stuff like Optimus Prime as a HISS tank. You see Cobra Commander holding Megatron in gun form. It's fantastic. Great read. And look in the descriptions and you might be able to find it on Comixology. Coming in at number 4, we have Sonic and Knuckles Mecha Madness from 1996 from Archie Comics. This is a story that stuck out to me, really defined a lot of my comic reading as a kid. I mean, we have Sonic, who's been roboticized by Dr. Robotnik, turned against his friends, the Freedom Fighters, and has to fight Knuckles, who reluctantly gets turned into a robot himself to battle Mecha Sonic. It's not the Mecha Sonic from Sega CD, but this story arc is fantastic. Even leads with Sonic the Hedgehog getting arrested at the end and being questioned by his own friends. So it's definitely a good book to read if you're a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. Strongly recommended. Coming in at number 3, we have House of M by Marvel Comics in 2005. This storyline features Scarlet Witch losing her mind, killing the Vision, her husband, and killing Hawkeye by blinking them out of existence. And then to make matters worse, the Avengers are ready to put her down. Her brother Quicksilver takes her to go and hide out in Magneto's castle, and the Avengers know it. The X-Men have teamed up. They have to put her down. And reality wraps around them, where the mutants are the superior race, and pretty much everything falls down into back to reality's normal again, and ends with Scarlet Witch saying those 3 little words that defined a comic generation: no more mutants. Strong read, definitely check it out. Coming in at number 2, from 1993, Fatal Attractions from X-Men. This featured a monumental storyline which catapulted Magneto into doing something so heinous it's still talked about today, where he rips out Wolverine's adamantium out of his body in a very graphic nature, which causes Professor X to lose his cool and mind wipe his once friend, which thus sets up the Onslaught storyline in 1996. If you can find this, give it a good read. Comixology might be able to have it at a really good deal. Check it out. Fatal Attractions, X-Men. Coming in at number 1 is a monumental story as well from DC Comics, The Death of Superman from 1993. This story saw the death of one of comic book's iconic heroes by the hands of Doomsday. It tied in with so much Justice League of America, so many different plot points that were touched on this, and by far one of the most tragic deaths in comic history. Yes, he comes back in a few years after this story, but at the time, Wizard didn't even know what was going to happen. It was before the internet really the Death of Superman still holds weight to this day. Check that book out. In fact, I think it just got released again just to mark an anniversary for it. So go check it out. Check your local comic shops. They might have the hardback, or once again, check it out on Comixology. And this has been my top 5 comic book arcs that you should be reading. And I'm Andrew James, and you just got your fix.